we had an extremely slow start, and we felt like that we had a pretty good game plan in place, and I thought our kids fought extremely hard in the second half and played pretty good football, but too many mistakes early on, and kind of banged up and all that kind of stuff or whatever. So we were kind of having to kind of play into what we had left over, but at the same time too, man, our guys have played with a lot of fight and showed a lot of character. And I think that's something that we can build on. And that's the thing about it. Hey, look, we're 5-3. We're still a pretty good football team. But we've got to get ourselves back healthy. We've got to execute a little bit better in the red zone and defensively. Make some adjustments faster and different things. But I think we're going to be fine. This is just a minor setback. And next week we got Myrtle Beach, and we just got to keep on playing football.
Coach, seems like you were able to make those adjustments kind of from the second quarter on. I really kind of limited them for the most part. They got a couple of big plays, but other than that, able to kind of keep them to a minimum.
Yeah. And that's the thing about it. I felt like, that my staff put together a really good game plan this week. And so, there was some things that we felt like that we could do and do pretty well against them. Despite our limitation with players at this point. But, in the second half, though, we came out, played physical, moved the football really well. Just couldn't execute in the red zone area. Couldn't convert on, third and shorts and fourth and shorts. And thing about it, if we had converted on a couple of those, we probably scored 21 or 28 more points, truthfully. But at the same time, too, we didn't get it done. So, we might go back to the drawing board a little bit and work on some things next week and get ready for Myrtle Beach.
Okay. And obviously that was compounded a little bit, and both sides had it in just the penalties and just kind of those mistakes kind of throughout the game, basically.
Yeah. That's the thing about it. There was some unusual calls, in my opinion, that I thought were made. But at the same time, too, after 22 years, I know that when a call is made, it's going to kind of be official, but, it aggravates you because you feel like it kind of messes up the pace of the game, honestly, for both teams. And there was a lot of calls there, that went against us that I thought, weren't absolutely legit, but, they were made. But our guys continue to fight through adversity. And like I said, they showed a lot of character. And that's something that we can build on going into next week.